Is there yet another yellow flag because of, I don't know. Alright, so I guess I'm the broadcaster now. Even though this isn't an official stream anymore, it's on a personal channel, not the ARC account. I linked it in the ARC chat, by the way, Nick, if you want to see it. From a stable internet connection, rather than yours right now.
Yeah, I gotta do something about that. It was fine. It might just be because I'm streaming. Like usually when I don't stream, it's fast. It's really fast.
Except for right now, when it has to be fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Or at least capable of staying alive for an hour or so.
Yeah.
Well, I also linked it to Tyler and Thrasher, who are in the same messenger thing with me. Because we play a couple of games together sometimes. I guess I might as well look at that. I probably could put that on screen, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's hope so, Thrasher. Now that it's not, now that's me streaming and not the other guy who's having some problems right now, should be able to stay alive, at least to the end of the race, which, at this rate, might be a while because of the fact that we are having the caution every other lap. I mean, of course, I gave my predictions in one of the 5 different attempts we've had. I said it'd be Higgins, Jackson, Thornquist, and Cameron, but of course, I said the other factor would be damage, so that's why we have someone like Ross leading the race, and we have Ryan in last.
Yeah. Seth is in the back too.
Yeah, I never put him in the predictions just because, sorry Seth, but I mean, I think we both know your luck in ARC is hardly the greatest, so it's not a shot at you, it's a shot at your fortune, or lack thereof. I assume we're going green here. Or not. No, we're not. Okay, well. Oops. Yeah, the thing is, with all the streaming connection chaos going on, I've kind of lost track of where we are in the actual race. As far as, how long between this caution for is completely beyond me. I could have sworn we were on, lap 3 now, but I'm not even sure. So we have Jackson, Kyler, Lyons, and Seth back in the pits. I believe all of the top 10 are in the lead lap, but nobody else, as far as I can tell. But then again, like I said, it's really hard to tell. I want to see 3 or 4 yellows. I just saw that in the chat. Might even be 5. No, it's gotta be. It's probably 4. AEC, what's that? This is the real endurance race here, folks. That's not something. There's all these like PlayStation ads all over Ross's car. What is this? Is it? I assume it looks the same on Xbox. That is probably really awkward. If you think about it. And we are green once more, hopefully for more than 3 minutes this time. Hopefully. It seems... Oh, nope, that's the sand, Ross, and we're backwards. Oh. Oh, and, well, yep. That's gonna be another yellow there, folks. I can't really, oh, boy.
Higgins is done. Jackson got involved. Angelo.
Basically, half the field was involved in that one. And
Yeah,
once we actually saw the crash. I'll be back in a sec. I have to deal with this nose of mine. It's very stuffed.
Yeah, so, currently under caution yet again. Huge wreck right there. I believe 7th on back all got involved in that wreck. Wow.
I said off the air that we would end up having more of a Twisted Metal event than product cars too. I didn't think that would. I didn't hope that that would actually be the case, but that's certainly what it looks like right about now. Is just. I mean, I guess because of like. I'm sure differentiates. Excuse me. That was a mess of English. Differentiates this from the last season's race, where at this point we had like 3 or 4 cars running compared to the 13 that are still attempting to race. And I mean, I guess one thing's for sure, there's been no lack of lead changes. We've had like 6 different leaders that I can keep track of. Thornquist now the leader right as of this moment. Of course we're not going green now. We just had like a literal like massacre into the first turn. So I have the 5th caution of the night. No, I'm being messaged. I really should turn those off. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do just that while we're under caution. I can't imagine anyone's missing much right now. What's that supposed to mean, AJ? I think I'm doing perfectly fine for what I've been given here. which is not really much, to be perfectly honest. Hmm. I don't even remember the qualifying results, so I can't make comments on that because I never really looked, if I'm honest. Like, I know Higgins was on pole, but we see where that's gotten him. It's, I guess that just makes it sound like it's his fault. It definitely wasn't. It was just like, you know. It's how it works in ARC, just annoying things frequently happen, and it seems IndyCar is where all of that happens because, oh. Coming in from somebody that ran a race on no assists, it's not always the greatest experience in these cars. I mean, to be fair, he did stop in the middle of the course. People coming up the hill maybe can't react to that car being there. And we are green once again. Striker, no, Thornquist, let's just see the online username, oops.
Jacob the fourth right now.
I haven't even been paying attention to the leaderboard. I've just been like, yeah, this is happening. Of course, limited by the fact that you can only see what you're looking at, so.
Oh wait, you can only see what I'm looking at?
Yeah, because remember you're still the race director, you control what the camera's looking at, not me.
Yeah. Well, Jake's gonna fall back to fifth now.
Bit of a
another car retired. Ross out of the race. Can't see what happened to him.
Definitely interesting given he was leading not too long ago, but
yeah.
Then again, I guess he had that crash, so that would probably explain why he's out of here. Chad a little bit not completely under control as he just uses all of the runoff. Jackson in 7th, looking to hopefully not be in 7th. No, really.
Well, it looked like he got a little bit loose there.
Yeah. It happens when you build a track onto a mountain, pretty much.
Yeah. Cam up to P2. He's able to get around Micah. So right now 44R has their 1-2 right now.
I wonder if he'd be 1, 2, 3 if AJ hadn't retired. I know I wouldn't be in 3rd right now. I'd be having dinner if I were racing, because I wouldn't be racing at this point. But then again, I'd also probably end up being the one, given how I drive these cars. I'd be the one that didn't even get in a wreck. I just spun myself out and went off to explore Wine Valley. Or Napa Valley, or I forget the name. I don't live in California, okay? I don't live there. I don't plan on ever being there. It's just too hot. See, I know track limits aren't being enforced for that little hairpin there, but like, I don't see any corners through here that you would have to enforce track limits because there's sand. That, I mean, I guess sort of here, but like, sand. So, unless the final corner is 11, I guess. That would probably make the most sense, now that I think about it. Even though it definitely seems like more than 4 corners between the hairpin and that turn.
Right now Chad has a 2-second lead over his teammate. Cam in 2nd. And there's Micah.
Another 2 seconds away from him.
Yeah. Travis, he's about a 1.5 seconds.
evident
And
resident sleeper
Jackson.
of this event. Jackson made his way up to 5th in the course of just a lap or so.
Yeah. Penn just got up
And
to...
up,
Whoa.
and around goes
Yep, there
Jackson.
goes Jackson.
That was
Yeah.
turn to the course. That's not realistic, but at this point, Micah
Micah's
is missing a wing.
And there he goes. Oh,
Up.
Jamal now out of the race. Trying to see if we can see that
I guess we
car.
definitely missed something.
Oh, there goes
Angelo is
rookie
just
Angelo.
kissed a tire barrier. Probably locked his brakes or something. Let's probably see it. Can't really.
Jared's on the pit road.
Of course, I don't know if there is a caution or not. I had to see what Chad and Cameron are doing. Oh, Cameron has a bit of a moment as well.
Saved it. That could have been really devastating for him.
Yep, it doesn't seem like we're slowing down at the front though, so we have no yellow despite the fact that 5 or 6 cars have been damaged in some respect, but honestly I'm not complaining. I would like to have a race to commentate over, not the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade.
It's 10 to go now. At this point last season we only had what, 3 or 4 cars left in the race. Now we have 11.
They're doing better, but I think that's just because drivers are actually determined to finish, because they've committed so much to starting the race.
Micah on the pit road after he led, I believe, the first 2 or 3 laps, but now he's missing the rear wing.
Seems like it'd be probably important.
Yeah. Saw his car go around a few moments ago.
The downforce of the car just becomes a 700 horsepower go-kart from the nether realm.
Yeah.
I feel like how pulling to the pit box basically is like a magic like flex tape button. Like I sawed this IndyCar in half.
And Cam just put up the fastest lap, 1:19. Oh, he took the lead. What happened to Chad?
Probably just spun.
He's off the course.
Yeah. We've not been
Good
doing
issue
terribly
for
well on
Chad.
the catching incidents front today, have we?
Yeah.
We've got a few, like we were on board with Ross when he created the 7-car pileup, but as far as I can do, well actually, no, now that I think about it, we've been doing better than I'm giving us credit for as far as seeing things, just we're not seeing the important ones.
Yeah. And
Also, I don't
Jackson
think
right
those are the
now-
fastest laps. I think those are the previous lap times there. Because I'm pretty sure Micah's almost definitely set a lap time faster than 2 minutes 59 seconds before. Given he led a green lap, I would assume he had at least like a 119 before that.
Yeah. Well, Jackson was able to rebound up to 4th after getting involved in that big wreck, coming out of turn 1.
I'd say,
turn
which one?
2.
There's been like 5 of those.
Yeah, the one with Ross and all.
The previous wreck.
Yeah, the previous wreck. Yeah. Looks like Chad's struggling to gain anything on Cam.
I suppose right now, I bet neither one of them are probably doing much to race the other because of just the attrition rate of this race. They're just probably trying to reach the finish line and score the 1-2 for the team, regardless of who is leading at what point.
And Jake with some damage. I believe he's coming on the pit road now. Yep, he is. Kyler
Jackson.
Boggs up to 5th. Take a look how the drivers in the back. Jared, not a start to the season he wanted. Currently 3 minutes, about 4 minutes behind.
That's almost like 3 laps behind. I can't imagine
Yeah.
Cam is probably far away from lapping him again at this rate. Yeah, I think you can see him on top of the hill there with the. No, that wouldn't be
I
them then.
believe. Yeah, I believe
It may
that's.
already have been lapped because those are cars that are like third, fourth, and fifth back there behind him.
Hmm. That's See, there's Jared. I'm not really sure who that was. Might have been Micah and Chemical.
Yeah, I think that's what that was.
Angelo. Yeah, Angelo up to 6th right now. Having a good run. One of the rookies for
Evo.
for Evo. And Chad cutting into that lead now down to a 2nd. It was just at 2 seconds just a lap or two ago.
Chad got his rhythm back, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah, he's.
I think would probably be like the evilest thing you could possibly have done in this game is to put the sector timer in that hairpin so that you have to stay on the track to get it. Otherwise, you just not have the lap. Bit of a questionable line through the chicane, but at this point, like, are we really about to hand out corner cutting penalties for this race, especially for ones like that?
Yeah. We're coming to, I believe,
6 to go.
Yeah, six to go. And the driver who won this race a season ago with a new team trying to go back to back at Sonoma. Jared off track.
And he is decisively illuminated as well because he is missing a rear tire.
A tire just flew by. I saw a tire fly right by that 10 car. Might have been something Chad hit because he just lost a lot of time. And Jared has retired from the race.
So not anybody that's managed to endure the last 20 laps has guaranteed points.
Yeah. So Chad gonna have to regain everything he gained on Cam to possibly have a shot at winning this race. Travis is up to 3rd. Jackson 4th. Kyler's 5th right now. Angelo 6th. Jake in 7th. Micah is in 8th. Christian is in 9th. And Seth rounds out the drivers that are left in the race in 10th. And 5 laps to go. Cam continuing to lead this race. Got to be mistake-free for the next 5 laps, or at least for an amount of time until possibly Chad has a mistake.
Oh, I didn't know that was a rule. I just looked in the ARC chat. Apparently Jackson has been declared as DSQ'd because he used the vehicle reset function.
Oh.
I didn't even know that was a rule. It's a good thing it's a good thing I found that out before running my own race, because...
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's, with that said, I don't know why someone hasn't communicated that to him yet. Oh, we're under caution now, I guess.
Yeah, we're in...
Cam just came to a stop.
Um...
Is it really that delayed caution for what happened between Jared or something else that we just... Or
I think
that?
Jackson... Yeah, Jackson has damage. Wonder what happened to him. It doesn't look like anyone in the field has any...
No, there's no big damage anywhere else.
Or Seth is missing his front wing. Other than that, it really looks like just Jackson has a lot of damage. As we are under the caution, that's what Chad needed, because now he's going to have a shot to be right on point with Cam and possibly make a move going into that first corner on the restart. That's if he gets a good restart. I believe the 15 car getting his lap back.
It's Enzo.
No. He's slowing down now. Yeah, Jackson limping his number 22 Menards car around, trying to get the pit road. Currently in 5th, but not having the best of luck today. He was already involved in that wreck with Ross and Ryan. Here's Kyler.
Well, technically, no, he'd be in last because, like, just Q, because remember the reset thing that he used.
Oh, so yeah.
Unless he truly didn't know, in which case AJ has apparently said that it'll just be a 1-lap penalty, but that'll basically put him in 9th or 10th, so.
So, if Travis is sitting in 3rd right now, do you think he could possibly take this one away from the 244R drivers?
I feel contractually obligated to say no, but at the same time I feel obligated at the same time to say possibly, because I know how my teammates can get kind of aggressive for positions. So
yeah, but we never know what could happen.
I think the only way I can foresee it happening, though, to be honest, is if somehow the 44 drivers get in each other's way. Otherwise, they've been good on restarts, plus they have Angelo just sort of sitting there in between all of them. I don't know what's going on with that one, but
this will be very interesting. We could see Chad and Cam going into one of these first few corners. One of them maybe make a wrong move and take each other out of this race. That'll definitely be something that they don't want to see.
It'd be a disaster.
Yeah. Actually, Travis is on the pit road in the 6th car.
Alright, so there goes that factor.
Now Kyler, with damage, he's going to spin around. He's currently 4th, and Jackson has, I believe, exited the race. So, this race, I feel like now, unless Travis will get his spot in line, I'm not sure if he will. Unless these two wreck, then it's one of these two who will go to victory lane, probably.
Yeah, it's weird because the leaderboard and the actual, of course, line is completely different. Like, right now, it's Cameron, Chad, Angelo, Micah, Jake in line, but those are all... Well, the other 3 are in 5th, 6th, and 7th. A lap down, apparently.
Kyler currently the last car on lead lap in 4th.
And that might change now as he's in the pit lane, and our lead cars, as it were, are, well, around the halfway point of the course. Yeah. How long pit stops can take in this game, they might end up lapping him before he can get finished. Oh, okay, Angelo. It's just, bats, but I guess would be Travis away.
Yeah, Travis getting his position back. So now Travis, I believe, might actually have a shot at winning this race.
Yeah, he's got almost a definitive podium, assuming he doesn't stuff the car in the barrier.
Yeah.
Which would be,
that would be very unfortunate for him.
Assuming he can survive being what I would call the Williams of ARC, to get a 3rd place like that would probably be pretty important.
Yeah.
And I only say that because it's always been a smaller team, not because of the talent or ability of the team. Just like, ECR has never had that many drivers. I mean, yeah, they have Cam now for FAC, but that's probably the biggest score he's had since Alex Smith was on his team back in like season 2 or 3.
Yeah.
As I assume we're getting ready to return to green flag for a 2-lap dash.
2-lap dash. Most important restart right here. Green flag back in the air with 2 to go. Cam with a decent restart. Chad gonna go into the turn about 3/10 behind him.
and go
Chad
a bit
overshoots the
wide,
corner.
and that'll give Travis that
Travis
place.
second.
Back there, Travis also goes a little bit adventuring. I also saw back on the other end of the hill too. They're fighting over 5th right now as well. Jake has moved to 4th, and Chemical and Angelo and Micah they're fighting over it.
Right
So
now,
even though they're on different
Travis
laps, the different packs are actually fighting each other.
Yeah. So Travis up to second.
As I think I saw
And
Chad was about to
Angelo.
attack him there out of the hairpin. He had a crossover attack. It doesn't seem like it transpired though because of the leaderboard having not changed any.
Yeah. So issues for Angelo as they come to the white flag. Cam in the race lead. Looking for 2 wins in a row at Sonoma. A great way to start off the season. Just has to make no mistakes on this last lap. 1 to go. Issue for Chad. He's now 6 seconds back. I'm not sure what happened. But Travis. Around goes Travis.
Oh, Travis. Oh,
Into the
no.
wall.
That's not what he needed at all. Travis having some...
like-
Oh, Travis is out. That's a rear tire gone. That's actually ended his race completely, I think.
Yeah,
Can't go anywhere without 2 rear tires. That's just the rule of the law of the universe here. I would like to say though that he's also driven the same distance as the cars a lap down. So I don't know. Maybe he's class 3rd still because he's completed the same distance as the likes of Chemical and Jake would do. I don't know. I don't know to get official word on that post race, but as for now, if I were the one running the league, I would probably still classify Travis 3rd because distance driven.
Yeah, he's stuck right there.
And perhaps that's why he's probably staying on the track despite his vehicle being incapable of moving. He's probably just trying to hey, I did 24.3 laps instead of 24.
Yeah. Come to the final corner. Cam, the winner of last season's Sonoma race, is going to be a repeat winner and win in Sonoma.
Master of attrition, and because of Travis's error, it seems that Chad will come home in 2nd place and just park it on the nope.
Victory burnout.
Celebratory donuts and not destroy the car. Apparently we're watching Dancing with the Stars now. I don't know.
Take a look at the finishing order. Yeah, Travis is gonna finish 3rd, I believe.
Road aggregate 3rd, just by driving further than everyone else not on the lead lap did.
Chemical with a P4 finish. The rookie Angelo is gonna finish P5. Micah with a P6 finish. Jake P7. Kyler P8.
Missing a
Seth
tire.
gonna finish 9th.
And Seth trying to push Travis a little further, I guess. He's got 3rd. And Cam did a full victory lap, it looks like.
He's doing more burnouts.
They do that in IndyCar? That's just a NASCAR thing, I thought. Oh, suddenly appearing 20 car.
So your results right here. Cam with another win at Sonoma. Chad with the runner-up finish. And then Travis will finish on the podium. However, he did not finish the race. Chemical, Christian Pacheco finishes 4th. Angelo 5th. Micah 6th. Kyler finishes in the 7th position. Seth in the 8th position. Jackson will finish 9th, but I believe the disqualification will put him last. I'm not sure. Jamal 11th, Donald 12th, Travis 13th. I believe those two are actually at the further back. A few cars or drivers left the race.
And also another development too. Allegedly, according to the ARC chat, Angelo may be getting disqualified for his incident with Travis Lyons under the yellow flag. Okay, so no, it wasn't, Jackson gets dropped to P16 because of his F.
Alright, we're gonna invite Cam for a post-race interview after his win today. I don't know. Yeah, you have to invite him. I don't know if you have him on your friends list though.
I believe. Um. I actually don't, but the players met thing has him on that list, so that's good enough.
Well, here he is, the winner.
This America actually one of those that don't have more than 2 cars to finish. It was fun racing my teammate the whole race pretty much. Besides that he spun towards kills and laps, whatever it was, but we had to hold off him and Travis with the fresh tires. It was pretty fun. Pretty nervous his last lap. Because of the new tires, but then he made a mistake in the last lap. So I was just trying to hold on to it at the end.
Well, that was an awkward silence there after that bit. I don't have I suck at interviews. I'm just gonna be straight out. I don't like I would be a terrible reporter because I just don't ask. I mean, what is there to ask? It's not like it was strategy or like managing the weather or anything came into play. He just kept his nose clean. That's.
Yeah, I didn't even get in a single wreck, so that was nice.
Yeah.
It was just staying in front was cute. I don't think I ever fell. Well, no, I was outside the park for a little bit. And then just pissed garage and got back up there. And just kind of stayed up there for the rest of the race, which was, like I said, key for winning. So it was nice.
Congratulations on your win today. And good luck for the rest of the season.
And so next we get the Thornquist in here, who I know is on my friends list.
Very good.
And then after that we have to get to Lions. His post-eject tire interview. Runner-up to teammate Caldwell after probably just a stay alive race more than a outdrive them race. Imagine probably.
You guys had a pretty good car.
out with tuning the car and getting it ready. He was the one that made the match happen, and us getting it 1-2.
Yeah, you guys looked to be pretty much one of the big threats today. Even watching qualifying, you all were running up there. Other than that, what do you think the biggest gains from this race are going into next Monday's race?
Confidence. That's huge. Me losing a tire on the last lap, I didn't have a good car anyways. It was just how things fell. I knew I was going to beat Cameron if he had a good race all around, which he did, and I got caught up in some instance. So I kind of figured it was, if I stay out, it's the biggest gamble that I could have taken all race, or if I pit, are these new tires going to affect me? So I just stayed out because I knew how the car would feel on old tires considering the long run that I had. But confidence is definitely the biggest threat.
That and points, of course.
Oh yeah, points. If I can get a win this season, that would be nice.
I imagine it'd be coming soon. Definitely in some league or another. Possibly not IndyCar, but
That's one of the tracks I thought I could get the win, and then I qualify, what, 6th? Then make a full race on start. I felt like, oh no, I'm done before the race even started.
Well, congratulations on your podium finish, and good luck on the rest of the season, Chad.
Yep, and good luck to Jake too, because the king had finished the last race.
That he did.
That was so funny. I'll never forget that. Alright, have a good day.
Good job.
and to get the Canadian ice hockey boy that isn't. Nah, Travis. I don't know where I was going with that. The joke fell right on its face. Assuming he's even going to join the interview and he isn't busy doing something else. And I invited him to the party, but I don't know if he's available for comments right now. Might just be done here. Give him like another minute or two to get in here. Seems it seems Travis is not available right now. So I guess
You can hear after that last lap incident with Angela. We've talked about him about that.
I'm not sure that's the best idea right now, and he seems to be venting in the messenger chat rather than. I feel like we'll end up breaking the all audiences rule if we let driver fuming like that in here.
Yeah.
Plus, it's podium interviews, not wrecked and I'm mad about it interviews. So. I'm the only person still in that lobby. Oops.
The final results have come out. Cameron Caldwell will finish P1, Chad second, Travis is third, Christian will finish fourth, Angelo will keep his fifth place finish, Micah 6th, Jake is 7th, Kyler Boggs will finish 8th, Seth Ball 9th, Jared will finish 10th, Jamal is 11th, Ross 12th, Brian will finish 13th, Donald will finish 14th, Travis 15th, and Jackson with the disqualification will finish 16th.
So yeah, Travis is definitely on a run right now, so I think with all of that, let's look to the comments just now. That's sure. Start of the race, take us through it. Oh, you're a charmer, buddy, you know that. Anyway, so I think that'll do it from, I guess me and Nick. I don't even know what order to say that, and who'd even be the lead commentator at this point. We both did like half the race. As the
I think from now on you should probably be the one that streams if we do this again.
yeah, definitely over you. So I guess we'll, whatever the next stream might be. The only problem being this isn't official, but see, whenever the next thing is, I don't know when that'll be.